When people ask me where I go to school, I proudly tell them I go to Wyoming Seminary. Usually, if they're not from this area, I have to follow this up by answering, no, I don't live in Wyoming, and no, it's not a seminary. But mostly I'm asked what Sem is like. Is it as challenging as they hear? What is it like going to school with kids from other countries? Do I have time for a social life? I understand all of these questions because I ask those same questions. Those characteristics are what Sem is known for. But I found that many have slightly mistaken views of what Sem is actually like. Everyone who goes here, many try to fit Sem into the same category as other college prep schools. They believe everyone who goes here has to maintain a ridiculously high GPA. You have to go to an Ivy League, you have to become student government president, and you have to wear plaid. But this is where Sem is different. Sem isn't the kind of prep school on TV or in books, because Sem is in a league of its own. Spending just a day at Sem can irrevocably change your perception of it. 4 years ago, I was sitting in this room, like we mentioned, and I had just taken the test, and I'll admit my brain was really fried. It was really long and kind of painful. I was nervous, and at the time, I had no idea how much my future would change. I thought maybe I had a chance at winning a scholarship, and I was surrounded by kids who deserved it just as much as I did. So to say I was shocked when I found out in March that I was the recipient of the full scholarship was a bit of an understatement. For those who know me, you know I usually have a response for everything. But when I received this phone call, I was absolutely speechless, and I could hardly catch my breath. Getting the chance to come to Sem, though, has helped me discover who I am as a person. I have learned how to become a better student. Here, my teachers encourage the actual process of learning, not just memorization and recitation. My classes are extremely challenging, but they're also fun and interactive. I've made friends from all around the world, and my friends have a variety of different interests. They aren't your stereotypical high school cliques here. You're allowed to have a friend who plays basketball and the flute, or someone who's in student government and theater, or a wrestler in Model UN. Students aren't defined by their interests, but rather their interests become just one part in their own unique personality. Something else that separates Sem from the normal prep school is the general sense of community and amity among both students and faculty. Everyone truly cares for each other and looks out for one another. If you're struggling in math, you can find a peer tutor to help you, or even someone else in your class. If you don't fully understand a paper topic, you can chat with your teacher after school for extra help. You never feel alone at Sem because you never truly are. And I know that the friends that I've made here will be friends I have for life. You find friends who understand you, who understand your quirks. You learn to accept other people and to respect their views, though you might not always agree. You learn to smile and say a polite hello to someone you might only know because they sit near you in English. Making friends is easy, and people are extremely willing to reach out and take the first step in getting to know you. I'm sure some of the students today might have a few reservations about the workload here, and rightfully so. Sem will push you. You're pushed to what you believe is your best, and then you're pushed even further. But this is because your teachers believe in you, and they know that you're capable of so much more than you're willing to believe. I can't say it'll be easy, because it definitely is not. And trust me from experience when I say that you will struggle, you will become frustrated, you'll lose many hours of sleep, but in the end, it's very rewarding, and you'll be happy you did it. My junior year, I took an AP American Seminar class, and I wrote the infamous Odyssey. Oh, wow. It was a 50-page piece of historical fiction that we spent the entire year working on, and it took months to finish. We learned how to research and create an interesting plot and relatable characters, all while trying to prove an intellectual thesis. It was the perfect balance between creativity and fact, combining nearly every skill we were taught in school. Although it was an interesting feat, and I'm sure my classmates can also attest to the fact that, however, the night before it was due wasn't very pretty. I think I ended up getting only about 3 hours of sleep. Sorry, Mom and Dad. But when I was done, it was the best feeling, knowing that I had accomplished something seemingly impossible. And my Odyssey now holds a position of pride on my bookshelf, and it will stay there, because I can never, ever write another thing like that again. I won't do it. Students at Sem can not only learn facts and dates and numbers, but we also learn morals and ethics and kindness. We learn how to be decent human beings, and we learn to care for and understand the world around us. And while getting straight A's is always a great goal to aspire to, you don't have to be a bookworm. Maybe you struggle with learning the subjunctive in Spanish class or how to balance a chemical equation, but you really love to paint or play the cello, and that's okay. We're encouraged to pursue interests outside the classroom. Sem gives you every tool you may need to become whoever you want to be, and you're never held back. Though it's easy to ramble on and on about how great Sem is, and how much we all love it here, I think it's easy enough to tell why, just by walking around and talking to the students and faculty here. These 4 years here have completely changed my life and have opened doors I never thought possible. And it will be extremely hard to say goodbye in the spring. However, I know that I am prepared to face whatever challenges may come at me, and I have Sem to thank for that. So thank you, and good luck to everybody.